How's everyone doing? My name's JKB, and I got the chance to play Assassin's Creed Syndicate. This is 1868, the Tower of London mission that I got to play at Fan Expo, and thank you to Ubisoft for letting me record this. I kind of just wanted to give you a short, hands-on impression of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. This is Evie, the new character. She's part of the twin pack that are ripping shit up in London. And Evie is a brutal, just brutal fighter, as you'll see later on in the video. First thing I noticed here would be the ground effects with the reflections of the water. I mean, obviously London is a very dark city at times with a lot of fog, and they really wanted to play that up in this game, and you do get the sense that this is London. So I've got to give a thumbs up to the setting, and you'll see when she climbs up to some of these higher points in the game, you can see all of London. So again, I think a lot of people underestimate or overestimate the powers of these systems, and people are saying, well, it should look better, or this should look like that, and blah blah blah, and you'll have your own opinion on that. But I always thought that next generation would be about how big the worlds would be, and not necessarily how good the graphics would be and all that hoopla. My thing is, I want a living world, and I don't care if it's photorealistic and stuff, but you can see as I climb up here, as I go up, you can see more and more of the city, and I think that that's important, especially in a game that's set in London. And I mean, the fog and the setting and the feeling and the atmosphere, they really did nail it in this. So again, just like in Assassin's Creed Unity, I gave a huge thumbs up to that game for its setting as well. They have, again, completely nailed the setting of London. So in terms of setting, thumbs up to that. Now, in terms of the character herself, Evie is a brutal fighter in this game. And I talked to some of the people from Ubisoft, and they didn't really tell me too much. They just told me that her fighting style versus her twin brother is a lot more brutal. And you'll see some of the weapons that she has later on in this hands-on, and she is just a murderer. When it comes down to it, she gets things done. So I'm currently mapping out some of the city here. I have to go assassinate Lucy. She's going to be in the Tower of London, somewhere over there. So, the typical Assassin's Creed find her, go kill her. But I have to say this. I really think they thought about how fun Assassin's Creed Black Flag was, with the open world feeling and the ships, the customizing of the ships, and being able to get on that ship at any time and go anywhere. A lot of people, I think, were missing that in Assassin's Creed Unity. So they've introduced a couple of things in this game to kind of curve that over, and one of them has to be that slingshot that you just saw there that allows you to hook it on to one side of a building and to another, and essentially be Spider-Man to a certain degree. I mean, it's not as you can't just use it all the time in the game, but it definitely is a tool that you will like using, especially if you're the type of person that likes to go around and kill everybody and murder them with stealth. I keep saying specially, by the way, and I know I keep saying that because I am special. So moving forward here, you can see the icons in the distance of who I have to assassinate, how do I get a key, and all that stuff. You get that the same way with your eagle vision. You find the people, you basically can choose on how you want to handle the situation. So this dude here's got the key that's going to basically allow me to unlock any of the doors to the castle. So I'm going to jump ahead here to some of the combat. This is up on the tower just before I go down, and by the way, I do die at the end of this, so I'm sorry I ruined it for you guys, but she's got this cane with a hook at the end of it, and she's just brutal with it. And you'll notice the interaction between the guards and the situation you're in. So you can push these guards up against walls and up against the sides of buildings and throw them off. The combat has been, I wouldn't say revamped totally. It does feel a lot like the last game, but I think they smoothed it out. It is a little bit harder. At least this demo for me was hard. And you can see her using that longer weapon there, and the brutality of it. And I know that you're not hearing any of the sound. For whatever reason, my capture device didn't get the audio of the recording, but as I go down into the tower here, you'll notice that these two dudes are kind of standing around, and I thought, oh, I'm going to be stealth, wait for them. Nah, I'm a murder machine. Boom. Jumped in there, broke that guy's leg, and murdered him instantly. This guy up against the wall, I wanted to showcase that. You really do use the environments in this a lot more than you ever did in any other game. And there was some moments where she ran and jumped off the wall and kicked people in the head. I don't remember that in any of the past games. And this situation I'm about to get into is not a good situation if you want to be a stealth player in Assassin's Creed, because as you can see, too many dudes, I'm going to get overwhelmed. I think I die here. I die soon. I don't know when. But another thing I noticed would be the AI characters. None of them... Oh god, I'm dead. But finish that thought. None of the AI characters look the same, and I was very happy with that. They all look different. They all had different costumes, and I'm super excited for this game now. After playing this, the brutality and there's some other things I don't want to give away yet, but I definitely will have a full review of the game when it drops. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode, which should be the Taken King review. Thank you so much for watching. Also, if you have any other questions about Assassin's Creed Syndicate that I didn't answer in this video, comment below and ask, and I'll do my best to answer. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys soon.